If you're just starting out as an aspiring pro coach and or course creator, and you're wondering how you're gonna build your business, and you want to have a system to do it, even if you're a super small creator or just starting out, well, this video is for you. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Stacey Storino. Welcome back to my channel, the #1 place to learn about crafting content that converts content consumers into actual customers. I've got 8 years of experience coaching thousands of students across the world under my belt, and a lot of what I've seen has led me to create this video titled Professional Coach Business Building 5 Levels. But before we get started, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to get the help that entrepreneurs like you need to succeed with content marketing that drives traffic to your business so that you can do more business. I recently did a video entitled Professional Coach, How to Start a Successful Business, which is part of my Professional Coach Business Startup Series playlist on YouTube, and you'll want to make sure that you see that video and that playlist and all of the videos on that playlist. The previous video in this series gives you the good news, the bad news, and then the surprisingly great news for you if you're just starting out or relaunching as a professional. So you've got to watch that video after this one. Now let's get into the topic of professional coach business building 5 levels. Okay, so let's start with level 1, proper content planning. So the first part of professional coach business building is not just creating content like we'll take YouTube-based content approach here. The 5 levels of content creation can certainly cover content that you create to get on the radar screen of your clientele on other platforms too, like Instagram and TikTok. And I have playlists on this YouTube channel of mine that can help you with more mature adult and entrepreneur-based content creation on those platforms where you're more likely to coax business conversions because of your presence on Instagram and TikTok. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel and review those videos in those playlists too. There'll be a lot of help to you. But let's use YouTube here as an example. It's not just me having you out there creating videos and publishing them to YouTube, and then you're being shocked when you get like 3 views and you already know who's giving you those views to you. Your mother, your brother, and you from another channel you've created. That's so the digital walk of shame. Seriously, you're not building a business as a professional coach and or course creator that way, are you? So these 5 levels of content creation will come in handy, starting with proper content planning. You see, the old adage, fail to plan, plan to fail, factors in here. If you're going to create, say, 1 to 2 videos a week to upload to YouTube, and I recommend that you do at least 1 a week for consistency, 2 a week for growth. Well, you should probably plan what you're doing so that you're not just flying by the seat of your pants. It makes it easier for you because then you feel more confident once you planned out your content for the week, since now you've got some direction. It makes things easier for your audience because they're not getting served up some random content. Instead, it's content that they're searching up to binge on to help them with whatever problem they'd end up coming to you as a coach for in the first place. And this leads us to level 2, proper content creation. For a professional like yourself, say on YouTube, you've gotta wanna have tight editing, not just basically you talking into the camera, then you're done shooting, and then you're lopping off the very beginning and the ending of the video capture, maybe possibly, and calling it a day. You know how impatient you are when you're watching, anything on YouTube or anywhere else. You're saying, get to the point, right? If things take too long. Well, remember that could be the experience of your viewers. So your video-based content on YouTube in this example, That content that you're uploading should have some tight editing to get rid of anything that's too long, too plotting, too much time passing without you saying anything or showing anything or demonstrating anything. Whatever you leave in your video really needs to serve a purpose. This is going to be factor content specific in terms of the extent to which you need to edit your video-based content on YouTube or even on Instagram and TikTok, but you get the idea. Perfect is the enemy of done, of course. You just don't want to be serving up anything that a viewer might think falls into the category of bless this mess either, because professional coach business building doesn't happen with you publishing run-of-the-mill, too loosey-goosey videos where the content could have been cinched in tighter, edited to be more fast-paced, and delivering value pretty much every second that elapses in the video. If you're worried that someone could be bored while watching your video, well, you're probably right. Cut it, edit it, narrate over it, so whatever anybody's seeing, let's say you're demonstrating something, makes sense, or so that you're adding value, detail, even comic relief, if appropriate, something that your ideal customer wants and needs as they're consuming your content. Next, there's level 3, proper content optimization. Now, I've met plenty of professionals who are actually not bad at all when it comes to planning out content, and they're even wizards at creating and editing their content, or they pay a great professional to edit the content for them. And then they lose it when it comes to proper content optimization. I have other videos on my channel that discuss why proper content optimization is a must in more detail, such as get more people to watch your videos as a professional coach. If you missed that video of mine, you'll really want to check it out to wrap your arms around this concept a bit more, but suffice it to say you can't just fling your content onto, in this example, YouTube, and expect it to just rank because you put it up there. Come on. YouTube is a search engine. It's the second largest search engine behind Google itself. You have to understand how to optimize your video content that you're publishing to that platform so that it can both be found in search by your ideal customer and be suggested out to potential new ideal customers by the YouTube algorithms too. So proper content optimization on YouTube means understanding things like SEO or search engine optimization, keywords, long tail keywords, even hashtags for use on YouTube itself and on other platforms that you're going to publish teasers and trailers of your longer full YouTube video so you can drive more traffic to your YouTube channel and that particular video in question so that you can get more views, build a bigger audience, build your influence, increase the odds of getting people to book you as a coach, get into your one-on-one group coaching sessions, buy your course. You're getting brand deals and sponsorships. You can sell more merch or merchandise and so on and so on. Proper optimization both on and off YouTube is key to professional coach business building. Next, there's level 4, proper content publication. So now you can't just fling videos out into digital outer space. You have to optimize them so that the YouTube algorithm can know how to rank each video in search, and it can figure out through titles, keywords you use in the titles, the keywords you use in the show notes or the descriptions, and yes, currently the tags too. They're still relevant, just not crazy powerful like they were in previous years. Now what? Content publication means, in my book, that you're not just publishing the content on YouTube and hoping your 12 subscribers will take a peek. It means publishing teasers of, say, 30 seconds in length to TikTok and Instagram Reels so that you can raise awareness about yourself as a coach and your latest video, driving traffic from those platforms to your YouTube video. Don't forget about properly optimizing your videos for discovery and search, based on both keywords and hashtags on those platforms too, Instagram and TikTok. Proper publication means mentioning your latest videos in your Instagram story, your Facebook story, and so on. You're doing a live stream on Facebook about it. You're emailing any email list that you might have about it. You're not just publishing that one piece of content. You are publishing content related to it right after it to drive traffic to it. You're strategic, no random acts of content, just a well thought out publication strategy for the win. Over time, this will become more and more effective. And trust me, this is another key to professional coach business building. Finally, there's level 5, proper content multiplication. So teasers are just the beginning. That's already taking a piece of content, like in this example, a longer YouTube video, and multiplying it, so to speak, by creating shorter teaser videos from it. You're multiplying that YouTube video's reach while making sure that it has great reach through proper content optimization and driving traffic to it from Instagram, maybe through Reels, and TikTok videos too. But you can also multiply your content even more if you choose. Like after a few days of having your YouTube video out, you can write a keyword-rich caption and upload the original video from your device that you uploaded to YouTube and upload it to Facebook, let's say. That's one example of multiplying the power of that content. You could also take a fun quote or a neat tip that you shared in your video, create a graphic displaying it, and use it as its own social media post, which again can drive anyone who missed the video related to it back over to the video to check it out. You can create a meme or GIF from a piece of your video. It's so easy to multiply the power of what you've already created to increase its reach out there into the big world where people can discover you, one well-optimized piece of content at a time, and join the army of ideal customers who are supporting your brand and you as a creator, as a professional who one piece of content at a time, they get to know, like, and trust until they feel comfortable enough spending money on your coaching, your courses, or both. And that is definitely part of what's involved when it comes to professional coach business building. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you have any specific questions about any of the 5 levels that I discussed in this video? Comment below. I do read your comments. And if you want more help in terms of distinguishing yourself from the crowd and increasing your trustworthiness in the eyes of your niche, I actually have a freebie for you to pick up called 10 Reasons Why You're Viewed as a Fake Guru and How to Gain Credibility and Customers Instead. And you can pick it up at don'tbeafakeguru.com. The link for you to score that freebie guide is in the show notes or the video description down below. There you have it. You now have my answer when it comes to the subject of professional coach business building 5 levels. Need more help? Be sure to check out these 2 awesome videos too, because they'll teach you great content marketing strategies that can also help to blow up your business. Enjoy.